let me show you how to make the most delicious chocolate cheesecake bars. For this recipe, we're going to be using the Honey Made chocolate graham crackers. All open, we're going to stick them in the blender so we can crush them. Okay, I'm going to add a spoonful of brown sugar and we blend. Okay, I have my crushed cookies. I'm going to put them in a bowl. I'm going to add 1 stick of melted butter, salted butter. Mix. Get that butter and the crumbs well combined. You want it to get to like a sand consistency, just like this. Okay. You're gonna take your baking dish, some parchment paper. Okay, you're gonna line your pan with parchment paper, and we're gonna add our chocolate crumbs. I'm gonna take something with a flat surface, spread it all the way across evenly. Just like this, you guys, and we're gonna stick it in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes. Here I have a small pot that I just filled up with like a cup of water. I'm gonna add a clear dish right on top, and I have it on a low to a medium heat. I'm going to empty 1 whole package of milk chocolate morsels. The chocolate is already starting to melt. I turned my burner to low because you don't want this to burn. You just want to keep stirring it to where it's completely melted. Just like this. Okay, I'm going to turn it off and just leave it here on the burner, and we're going to go make our cheese filling. Mixer, I'm going to add 3 blocks of cream cheese. To my cream cheese, I'm going to add 1 cup of white sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Cream this together. And make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature. I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of Hershey's unsweetened cocoa. And we're gonna mix it again. I'm going to add in 4 large eggs. 4 large eggs. I'm gonna add in just 2 egg yolks, not the white. Mix the eggs along with the cream cheese on low. And while that's mixing, I'm going to add in my heavy cream, 1 cup of heavy cream. Mixed, and make sure you get the sides because you don't want to leave anything behind. Make sure everything is mixed really well. So this is how it's looking. So right here, I'm going to add in my melted chocolate, and by now it's already cooled down, but it's still melted enough to just pour it in here. Okay, I added the chocolate. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then we are gonna fold in the vanilla and the chocolate. It smells so good. I took out my graham crackers out of the freezer. Now we're just gonna pour in our chocolate cheesecake mix. And just take your spatula and just spread it evenly. You wanna make sure it's flat. We're gonna stick it in the oven at 350 for about 35 minutes. The cheesecake is done. I turned the oven off, and I'm gonna leave it cracked just like this for about 15 minutes before I take it out. I'm going to bring 1 cup of heavy cream to a simmer. In a bowl, I'm gonna add 1 whole package of chocolate chips, or you wanna use the chunks, whatever you wanna use. I'm gonna add into the bowl. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. Now that it's simmering, I'm gonna turn it off. I'm going to pour over the chocolate chips. Half a teaspoon of vanilla. I let it sit for about a minute. I'm gonna give it a mix. Cake bars are completely cooled. I just let it sit out. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my ganache right on top. Okay, and I'm just gonna spread it evenly all the way across. And just like this, and I'm gonna stick it in the fridge for about 2 to 4 hours so it gets really nice and cold. It's been about 4 or 5 hours. It's nice and cold. We're gonna cut into it. Lift up on your paper and we're just gonna pull it out just like that. I'm gonna pull the sides down nice and slow. Let's cut into it. You guys, check this out. Look at that. How delicious that looks. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. Cheers. Oh my God. That's so freaking moist. Oh my God. I'm in heaven. That is delicious. Mmm.